back to some Pocket Incoming, guys. Today we're going to be talking about Reshiram. Alright? Alright? Is that right? I think that's the way you pronounce it. Reshiram. Wait, let me see. Yeah, Reshiram. There you go. Now, Reshiram is part of Kyurem. He has two parts in which he breaks into whatever, something like that. And there's Zekrom, and then there's Reshiram. Reshiram, I guess they don't really say he's a good or a bad side, but one's light, one's dark. You know, pretty much that. You know what I'm saying? But we're gonna go over him. I didn't go over him when he first came out because I had mixed feelings about whether to get him or not. Like on a team. So I just got him, but I don't think I'm gonna put him on a team. But we'll explain that while going through him. Okay, so Reshiram. His first ability is called It's called Dragon Light. It's his basic attack. Reshiram leaps up to launch a golden fire beam to the ground, and the enemy is standing on inflicts 100% special attack plus 96 special damage and increasing own special attack by 15% and damage reduction by 15% for 2 rounds. So it's always nice to have a little bit of damage reduction on, I guess, like any character really. But usually damage reduction people usually go in the front, you know, just to live longer. But I think he's kind of a mix between like damage and like frontline. So you could run him, I guess, kind of in front like you would in like Mewtwo, because Mewtwo does the same thing. He's great in front, but he could also be back. So, you know. Fusion Flair is a small move. Reshiram brings down a Fusion Flare on the enemy, dealing 180% special attack plus 240 special damage. Gives the rally with the lowest HP frontline unit a Holy Shield for 2 rounds. The Holy Shield increases 30% special damage reduction and 50% true damage reduction. Now, this is probably one of his best things that he does with the shield, because it is 30% special damage reduction and 50% true damage reduction, which is a lot for true damage reduction. I'm not sure, I mean, not a lot of people use true damage right now, but it's always nice to have that, and most damage dealers right now are special damage, so like him having this is pretty awesome. It shuts down most of the people. It just allows him to live a little longer. His ultimate is Blue Flare, the lethal skill. Reshiram gathers strength, flies to the mountain top, pushing by the fire on the tail, and engulfs enemies in a cross with the Blue Flare. Inflicts 210% special damage. That actually is not a lot. It's pretty low. Special damage increases crit rate and ult damage to ally fire type Pokemon by 15%, lasts for 2 rounds. If those enemies have Blue Flare, makes them suffer Blue Flare burn for 1 time. Builds a torch wall among allies for 1 round. The torch wall is a special effect when an ally attacks with torch wall dispels 1 negative effect for it, except a burn type effect, and inflicts damage equal to 50% of Reshiram's special attack to 1 random enemy. When the enemy attacks and takes damage equal to 100% of Reshiram's special attack, loses 1 buff and suffers the Blue Flare burn for 2 rounds. Now, this is the reason why I didn't run him, is because it seems like he runs with fire type Pokemon. In order to get the most of him, not that this isn't bad, because this is pretty good, but the fact that the increase rate and the ult damage goes to fire type Pokemon kind of makes him right now not super viable, because there's not a lot of fire type Pokemon that are S pluses besides maybe like Ho-Oh. So like it's not super great right now. Like there's not a lot of combos that you could really put with him to make him like awesome. And that's the problem right now. Like if in the future when they come out with more fire types, that'll be great. But guys already who watch my videos know my policy. I don't run S's. Just feel like they don't help at all. Like, that's just my opinion. But I mean, I don't see myself using Huho or keeping him because I don't feel like my team needs him. Right now it's nice for the revive, but I don't feel like it's a necessity. Like, I just feel like my team could do without him. They don't need to have him. Right now he's just nice to have. He's really good at doing even the element challenge. So that's why I didn't run him. But in the future, in a team where fire does become more prevalent, then this will probably become more useful. So that's why I didn't run him. Everything else sounds great on him, like even this, but it's just, you want to get the full benefit out of it, you need to run more of a fire type oriented team. So that's just my team. This is my opinion, to get the full benefit out of it. Passive enters is a blue flare wall. Entering the battle, build a torch wall among allies for 2 moves. When Reshiram is attacked by enemies, the blue flare wall reduces damage taken by 15%, which is why he can also run in the front, because that's 15% is pretty decent. Blue flare inflicts special damage equal to 10% of the enemy's max HP. If the enemy is a dungeon boss, takes 8% of Reshiram's max HP. Can be dispelled, cannot be stacked, and transfer or copy. Yeah, thank God I can't stack, because if that could stack, that'd be crazy. Hashtag when Reshiram is dying, instantly enters the override mode. Now, this is pretty cool because this is kind of like a death immune. So kind of. So it's his own form of it, really. Instantly enters override mode for 2 rounds. If ally having at least 3 fire type Pokemon, which is exactly why I'm saying fire type is especially his thing because of this too. Then lasts for 3 rounds. Then collapse and death override mode instantly. Remove all the effects from the self, gains full HP and anger, and increases 60% of the special attack and damage reduction and basic max HP. Inspires ally fire type Pokemon, gains physical and special attack damage reduction and true damage reduction by 20% of Reshiram's. Lasts until override ends. Becomes immune to all effects besides those applied by self, including additional damage control, negative, special. And this is awesome too. Like I said, this is amazing. This is really great. Like, this passive is amazing. But again, you need fire type to make the most out of it, which is why I don't run him. So right now I'm torn between like what I want to run, because I kind of want Hoopa, but I definitely want Zekrom. I don't know if I can run both of them, which is where I'm torn at. So, I guess we're going to have to see what comes out, you know what I'm saying? Right now I'm still getting the other ones to 9-star. Well, no, 11-star. To get, right now that last one I have is Giratina, and I'm missing like 30 shards for it. And then they'll all have 11 stars, and then I got to get them to 12 stars. And by then, I don't know who I'm going to be going for. So, I don't know. But so far, they're going great. Like, it's going great, and I've been getting them up there pretty slowly, but they're getting there. But this is amazing, and if you have a good fire team, this can be great. That's why I'm saying, as fire types come out, he will become more prevalent, and this is really, like, this is amazing. This passive is probably the best thing in this kit. Like, this is crazy good. So, like I said, he's not bad. It's just he's a team-oriented person, and that's good, because, you know, having a team-oriented person means that they work good as a team. They're going to be really good together. They might suffer on one-on-one battles, but they're going to be great as a team. So I think for this, like, having him in the fire team would be awesome. It's just, there's not a lot. So right now in the beginning of the game, you know, we don't have a lot of choices. I mean, you know, Huho would be the best. And from my understanding, Huho would be like the only one, right? Yeah, besides him. Because I don't think, yeah, like none of them are. So it's like he would just be, you know, them two. And I mean, maybe you would have like a, if you're a lower ranked player, you probably have like, you know, like one of the fire ones that have like a SR, you know, like one like maybe like a Charizard or something. But again, I would stay away from these. Like that's just my opinion. A lot of people run like Scissor, you know what I'm saying? And Scissor's probably like one of the best, but I mean, I'm not having a trouble on a Scissor. Like, I just let the battle runs for me, and I usually win most of my battles. So, I don't know. I just feel like you could put it in a better place. That's what I'm saying. Like, if most people would just put them in your main team, like, look, see, like all of them, look, except for him. Like, he's the only one. And then when he's done, I'm gonna max out all of them, and then start on the next one. Like, I don't feel like it matters. Like that's just me. Like look, I break every single common universal shard I've had, all of them, and like bang them and then combine. So there you go, guys. That's pretty much it though. I hope you guys enjoyed though. I think Reshiram is amazing though, but I just think he needs more fire type SRs. I wish they would have waited and to bring him out, especially since he seems like a more supporty type person. But I mean, he's good. He'll get better as time goes on, and people that want to run him will find a spot for him. So, but there you go, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed though. I love you guys. I'll catch you guys in the next one. You'll see. Oh, you're gonna see his ultimate right now. So, yeah. I can almost feel